Welcome again to Fullerton's Professional Organizing. This is Carrie. We're talking about first impressions and organizing your entryway, and we're also going to cover your mudroom. Now here where I live, we don't call them mud rooms, but nevertheless they're almost like a back door or a second entryway that the family uses when they come into the home. So your entryway is what we're going to talk about first. Your entryway is the first impression guests have of your home, and it sets the tone for what's to come. An organized and welcoming entryway not only enhances your home's aesthetic appeal, but it also creates a sense of order and tranquility. In this podcast, we're going to explore practical tips for decluttering and organizing your entryway and later your mudroom, if you have a mudroom, and ensuring it leaves a lasting impression of warmth and hospitality. Now, tips for organizing your entryway. First, we're going to talk about what we always talk about, decluttering and simplifying. Number one, clear the clutter. Start by removing any unnecessary items from your entryway, such as shoes, coats, and bags, to create a clean and clutter-free space. Now, we all know with COVID, we started doing that a little bit differently. And if you still do it that way, then let's make sure that we have a system that that puts all of that stuff out of sight, so that it leaves it nice and neat and clear, a clear, clutter-free space. All right, so one is clear to clutter. Sorry, my tongue sometimes doesn't want to work. When I do a lot of podcasts all at once, my tongue stops wanting to do its job. 2, designate storage solutions. Invest in storage solutions like hooks, baskets, and shelves to keep everyday essentials neatly organized and easily accessible. A lot of people bought benches that they could store their shoes in and stuff like that. Now, enhancing the functionality. One is and we've said this many times and we'll say it many more times, is creating zones. Designate specific zones for different purposes, such as the shoe rack or the bench for seating, or coat rack or hooks for outerwear, and a key tray or bowl for essentials. Now, so number one was create the zones. 2, maximize vertical space. Utilize wall-mounted organizers or shelving to maximize vertical space and keep clutter off the floor, making the most of your entryway's potential. All right, now let's talk about adding some personal touches to the entryway. Decorate with style is number 1. Incorporate decorative elements like artwork, mirrors, or plants to add personality and warmth to your entryway. Make guests feel welcome from the moment they step inside. Number 2, stay consistent. Choose a cohesive color scheme and style that complements the rest of your home's decor. Create a seamless transition from the entryway to the rest of the space. Now, if you're ready to transform your entryway into a welcoming and organized space, subscribe to Fullerton's Professional Organizing. For more tips on decluttering and organizing every area of your home, share your entryway makeover journey and any insights you have in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Now, let's continue. By following these tips, you can create an entryway that not only makes a great first impression, but also sets the tone for your entire home. Whether you're decluttering, maximizing functionality, or adding personal touches, organizing your entryway is a simple yet impactful way to enhance your home's aesthetic appeal and hospitality. All right, and now those that have mudrooms, here's some information on mudroom makeover, functional and stylish entry spaces. Okay. Your mudroom serves as a transition space between the outdoors and indoors, making it a key area. Some mudrooms are the door that goes through the laundry room, or the door that goes from the garage into your home, or the back door. So making it a key area for organization and style. A well-designed mudroom not only keeps clutter at bay, but also adds functionality and charm to your home. We're exploring practical tips, creative ideas for transforming your mudroom into a functional and stylish entry space that enhances both your home and your daily routines. Now, tips for mudroom makeover. And again, we start with decluttering. Number 1, purge unnecessary items. Start by decluttering your mudroom, removing any items that don't belong or aren't used regularly. 2, maximize that storage. Invest in storage solutions like cubbies, hooks, and baskets to keep shoes, coats, bags, or other essentials organized and easily accessed. Enhance the functionality. And one way to do that, number 1, is designate the zones again. Create designated zones for different purposes, such as a bench or seating area for putting on and taking off shoes, a coat rack or hooks for your coats and sweaters, a storage bench or bins for seasonal items. 2, incorporate multifunctional furniture. Choose furniture pieces with built-in storage, such as a bench with a lift-up lid so you can throw your shoes in, or shelves to maximize space and functionality. Infuse style and personality by adding decorative touches, just like we did the entryway, but this is the mudroom. Incorporate decorative elements like artwork, rugs, accent pieces that reflect your personal style and enhance the aesthetic appeal of your mudroom. Choose practical finishes. 1 was added decorative touches. 2, choose practical finishes. Opt for durable and easy to clean materials like tile or vinyl flooring, wipeable paint finishes, and stain resistant fabrics for the furniture and upholstery. With the right approach, your mudroom can become more than just a place to store your coats and sweaters and outdoor gear. It can be a stylish and functional entry space that enhances the overall aesthetic appeal of your home by decluttering, enhancing functionality, and infusing style and personality. You can create a welcoming and organized mudroom that makes coming home a joy. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, podcast, or Facebook page for more insights on organizing your home. Thank you for joining us on this journey toward a more stylish and functional entry space. And I will see you on the next podcast. Thank you for listening.